Hi, and so natural talking in front of a camera, but today I'm going to talk with you about some CDs and an album that I'm recommending for your listening enjoyment. From the rather extensive catalogue of Prince music, this is an album you have probably missed out on, and I recommend that you buy it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a summary of where we're going and set the scene. It's 1991, and Prince is going to start the new decade off with a bang. 1991, so we are going to start with this album. An album that you are probably quite familiar with. This is Diamonds and Pearls, big hits. So this is the background. Hugely promoted, really well promoted by Warner Brothers, probably. Yep, and including beautiful CDs like this one. I don't know if you can see that, but great hologram. That's the single for Money Don't Matter Tonight. But a huge number of singles off this album. Great album. Quickly followed by the Love Sign album. Again, big hits, bit more stonking, bit more attitude. Great songs like Seven, The Morning Papers, a lot of jazz-inspired stuff. 3 Chains of Gold, sort of more operatic, almost Queen-inspired stuff. Okay, so that's how the decade started. Then things went a little bit sideways for Prince and with Warner Brothers, and he released the mighty dark but quite impressively epic Come album. We're fast forwarded now to 1994, but he wasn't resting on his laurels, as we're about to find out. Also in 94, due to contractual complications, he releases the 1-800 New Funk album. Sort of a greatest hits sort of collection of a lot of different stuff that he's produced. Then we moved into 95. And sandwiched between NPG Exodus, which is really a Prince album you could check out. It's not bad, it keeps your attitude on there. And the brilliant Chaos and Disorder album. He released what I think is probably one of his best albums and highly overlooked. And that is, drum roll please, The Gold Experience. Now, The Gold Experience, when I first heard it, 1995, I think I bought it very soon after it came out. If you're in Australia, the only song on here that I ever heard on the radio was on Triple J, and they played Dolphin. However, there are so many stonking great tracks on this album. That was a crime that it was missed by Australian radio. A lot of the songs on here were recorded 93, 94. Including The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. That was a single. That was played on TV, actually. I remember that. But so many great songs on here. Endorphin Machine is just a stonkin' rockin' song. The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, an amazing vocal range on display. Now is a great song. Dolphin's a great song. 319 is a favourite of mine. Shy, I Hate You, and then Gold. And Gold, again, sort of continues the end of album sort of bombastic, big, showy, showpiece type song that Prince started in his career when he his first album, For You, had a massive song, I think, at the end of this album, and it was just like drum solos, bass solos, guitar solos. So he had a bit of form in this area of having a huge last song. Anyway, and the song Gold is amazing. If you haven't got this album, and it is hard to come by now, I think I picked this up on eBay after a liberal lending policy meant I lent it to someone and never got it back again. So I bought it again on eBay, and I think I managed to get it at a pretty good price, maybe $20. But and this is a Japanese pressing, got the Japanese stuff on the side. However, you should buy this album. Top album. I think probably the most rocking album that Prince had done since. Probably Purple Rain. At the time, I thought this was probably the best album since Purple Rain. Since then, I've sort of come to realise that a lot of that sort of later 80s stuff, or actually from even 86, Love Sexy album, just amazing album. It's amazing albums he's done all the way through, but this was a real standout for me, and a lot of you haven't heard it, so I just wanted to share that with you. Check out The Gold Experience, 1995, Prince in top form.